Hi and welcome back to my channel. This time I thought I'd do something slightly different. I'm going to do an unboxing, but I'm going to do it with two decks. But these are essentially the same deck, except in different formats. This is the pocket edition of it. I'm going to be looking at the Wild Kuan Yin Oracle. I don't know if you can see it with the camera. Or not, and also this newer edition. I don't know if the light's really bad. Wild Kuan Yin Oracle, but it's the Velvet Goddess edition. So I think, if I remember rightly, this might actually have gilding on the edges as well, which I'm quite excited about. So anyway, let's take off the plastic and take a look at both decks. I thought I'm not exactly sure how I'll do all this. I kind of just felt guided to do the double take kind of thing to see the difference between the pocket edition, which doesn't have a guidebook, to the bigger edition. Now there's a regular sized edition with this cover. But yeah, so I just usually with because this is by Alana Fairchild, by the way. I'm just sort of all over the place at the moment, and they're both published by Blue Angel. So I'll just have a quick read of the back of this one because it's a little bit different with its wording, and I can't see a thing. Is it gonna? Oh, there we go. This deck helps you harness the strength, boldness and fierce optimism of Wild Kuan Yin. Draw on it when you need encouragement to take a risk for what you love, a light in times of darkness, the courage to dare to be different, or a reminder of your fire, your passion, your unique beauty. And as I've mentioned before, with goddesses, it's not a gender-specific thing, you know. There's men that obviously have an inner goddess, you know, just like women have an inner god. God's goddesses don't differentiate between only one sex and not another. Anyway, now I'll read the back of this one, and if I can see it, I can't see it, so I'll have to try and read off camera. Within you beats a fiercely optimistic heart, powerful with courage, creativity and compassion. Your soul knows how to embrace the path of transformation with love, unafraid to be different and ready to take risks to manifest your soul's calling and higher purpose. Conventionality cannot tame you, nor will fear hold you from confidently nurturing your spiritual path and welcoming the wondrous beauty that is possible for you to experience and share with the world. Wild One, this deck is for you. When peace, love and comfort seem distant, Wild Kuan Yin Oracle connects you to the Divine Mother. She comes to remind you of your beauty, passion and your brave, bold heart. This beautiful special edition of a trusted favourite includes Alana's original full-length messages and healing processes to guide and strengthen you through even the darkest of trials. Open your whole self to untold possibilities and live your higher destiny with fearlessness and joy. Okay, so now we'll open the boxes, because this one will just... I like pocket editions, how to use the deck. Yeah, there'll be a how-to card. I often keep them in my my room, my bedroom, pocket editions, because they're just quicker to grab and just, you know, even like this, you could just go, oh, okay, I just want to have a look at which one's at the back of the deck and have a quick pick up of a message that way if you're strapped for time. Well, they're a bit thinner this time round because the Kali cards... there's a pocket edition and the cards are thicker, but these are rather thin. I'm just noticing. Oh, they're stuck a bit too. Oh, sugar. We'll work around that. Hang on. Yeah, as I said, I didn't really have much of a plan. I just thought, let's go with this. 'Cause, I wanted to do them together because they're essentially the same deck. Ooh, so this is the first time I've seen this. Whoa. I really am not surprised that it's such a huge book because Alana just goes into, like, look, blessings. Oh, blessing to begin. How interesting I come across that. So, yeah, when we pull cards, I'm not going to be reading all this. But, yeah, she goes into detail. Oh, it feels almost like magazine quality paper. And then there's a little healing process you can go through, I think, healing exercises or meditations to do. I like how she puts that in too. Yeah, so I might read one of these when we come to it. Now, there's a pouch. I knew there was a pouch that came with it. So they've put the deck within the pouch. Let's have a look if I need to open anything here. No. Oh, they are gilded. Oh, it's kind of a gloss, but a matte kind of gloss, if that makes any sense. Oh, yes. Oh, I'm good there. I can go through them the same. And these ones are numbered with the little blurb at the bottom. Okay. Sorry, I'm all over the place at the moment. Let's just hop that out of the way for the moment because there's not a lot of space. Now, before I go any further, so this is a velvet pouch. So that's quite nice. Let's have a quick look. Oh, look, there's even a place you can put something in with the cover. Dedication. We'll read the dedication if we can see it. There we go. I think that's it. This deck is dedicated to the wild ones, those with a spirit that longs to be free and a heart that must love with great passion, who yearn to bring beautiful visions to life. May you always trust the divine wild child within you, for you are one of the new humanity awakening, ensuring that life upon this planet flourishes with love, kindness, and radical optimism. May the guidance, blessings, and enlightenment of Wild Kuan Yin touch your heart and heal the world. Wow. Okay, I'm not going to read all that. So then we've got the contents and the 44 cards about Alana. And as I just showed before, Alana, with her, she doesn't disappoint, but with her larger decks, she can very much go into detail with each card, which is fantastic. But, yeah, we don't have... Namaste. Just notice this. Namaste, beloveds. Welcome to Wild Kuan Yin Oracle, the Velvet Goddess Edition. This is what caught my eye. When this oracle was first published in 2015, the insight for each card was explored in detail in the 272-page guidebook. It was the longest oracle deck I have ever written. That's Alana. Subsequent releases still included guidance and healing processes, but the guidebook was condensed to 140 pages, with the card messages presented to make readings quicker and simpler. Over the years, there has been a growing demand for a re-release of the original deck, and here it is with a few extras. As well as a velvet pouch for storing your cards, I've added the Velvet Goddess layout as my gift to you. May your soul experience genuine delight in the sumptuous blessings of the Divine Mother as she guides, protects, and loves you always. Okay, so we'll have to look for this layout. Introduction. Yeah, not a short introduction. Who is Kuan Yin? Yeah, I'd like to be able to read a bit, but this is a lot, so I'm kind of thinking, yeah, how to use the deck. One card reading, suggested layouts, bridge of transition layout. That's interesting. 4 cards. Here I am looking at it and not even showing you, sorry. Bridge of transition layout. That sounds interesting. How can I best release the energy, person, habit, situation I wish to leave behind me now? Wow, that's card 1. Card 2, what is the most sustaining and empowering guidance for me in the present moment? Card 3, what do I most need to know about the immediate future? And I'm guessing card 4 would probably be something about the coming future or something. What is the bigger picture of my destiny unfolding in this situation? Then we've got another 4 card layout, seeing from a new angle layout. Here we go, the Velvet Goddess layout. And that's 5 cards. She wants you to say, this one, to say it out loud. I am willing to open the divine gift of pleasure. What guidance do I need to do this best? And then you pull the 5 cards. That's card 1, sorry. All right, so she's got a bit of a thing that we can say with each specific card before we turn over the card. Okay. A note on reversed cards. I suggest that if you find a reverse card in your reading, you pay special attention to it. Well, yeah, I usually do as well. This entire deck is about seeing things in a new way and not being afraid to look at things from a different perspective, to let our minds or even our worlds be turned upside down if needs be, for our ultimate divine success and fulfillment. So if you get an upside down or reversed card, treat the guidance as the same as if the card were the right way up, but with a special nudge from the loving universe and spirit of Wild Kuan Yin. She is telling you, hey, this card is really important. Read the message and do the healing process so we can help you. Okay. It is also likely that a card in the reverse position is letting you know either of 2 things. You may need to revisit a lesson you have some mastery in already. It's more of a top-up for you rather than learning from scratch. So trust yourself to handle the lesson quickly. Okay. What are the healing processes? We'll read just that as well. It's not too long. Sorry. And again, I'm sorry about the camera focus. It's terrible. Healing processes are simple rituals and prayers that help you receive the guidance for the card. They are short and effective and can be done safely by adults and children alike. If you can repeat them if you wish. They will work at a subtle level. You may feel them immediately and powerfully, or very subtly and not much at all. Either is fine. They are channeled from the Divine Mother and they will help you at a deep and effective level. Just carry them through and know that you are being healed and blessed through the process. What if I get the same cards? We'll pretty much pay attention to it because Spirit's trying to tell you something. That's pretty much, I guess, what she said. And then we go into the card messages. I think from there, and then I think at the back we'd find, about Alana. Again, I don't know if you can see. She's from over here in Australia. About the artist, I don't know much about him. Wang Yiguang. I'm sorry, I'm butchering up his name. I apologise for that. But, okay. Shandong Province. in 1962, born there. Department of Fine Art in 1977, graduating in 1980. Okay. And then we've got the folded thing again. Okay, we may have already read that. I like how it looks like a kind of leaf format pattern. Within you beats a wild and compassionate heart, alive with fierce optimism. Your heart knows that love has the power to conquer fear. You have the courage to walk a path of transformation. You are not afraid to shed old skins to become more of your divine self. You dream of living your highest destiny with fearlessness and joy. You are one of the wild ones. You will not be tamed by convention. You will not be censored by the fears of others. You are not afraid to be different. You are not afraid to be open to life, to take risks for what you love, and most of all, to keep hope in your heart. This deck is for you. Don't know, you can see the heart with the blue angel. It's just the cover as well. It just feels, it's really soft and smooth, and this is embossed. You can feel the lumpiness, I guess you'd call it, of the embossedness. So I'll pop that there, and we'll hop them out of, sorry I'm a little all over the shop here. Just see how, these don't seem like they're too stuck together. Why is that one turned that way? Oh, okay. Okay, we've got 21 and 4. Okay, I don't know what they are. Well, that's 44, and that's 1. Did I miss something? Because these look like extra cards. Number 4 and number 21. I don't know what these are from. Or from. Okay. Wow. Well, because, yeah, this is 44 cards. Here it said 44. I don't know if I've just been given some extra cards from some other deck. Goodness, I don't know. Okay. So I'll put them aside for now. That's, wow. A freebie is always good. Now these have a little bit of, strangely, they're not gilded, but they're stuck together a little, so I'll just see how I go anyway. So maybe I'll just see if I can quickly, sorry guys, just to loosen it up a bit. Because this is surprising that these smaller ones that aren't gilded are the ones that are sticking together. But anyway, I'll just, if I can quickly unstick them, then we can go through our flip through. Sorry, I was hoping not to have a long video, but here we are. Okay, so I think we've loosened those. So, yeah, let's get going and see how different it is. Because with the pocket editions, they'll have the picture, and then on the front, and then on the back they'll have a quick little message. Unlike the guidebook, that's not a quick little message. But we'll still look into the guidebook to see what a card might say, as well as the backs, with whatever comes through later. I'm not really sure what these cards are about, but they've come to me for a reason. This one says, oh goodness, if you can read it. There it is. Reaction. Go beyond reaction and judgment to assess your inner wisdom. Okay. And this one says, self-mastery. Directed attention generates energy, potency, and fulfillment. Yeah, I didn't see the... Anyway, maybe it is part of it, but it just sort of looks like it was by accident. But that's okay. I'm fine with that. Okay, so let's get into the cards finally. Yeah, the card stock here is, it's actually pretty good. I think these won't be too bad with shuffling, actually, because they're not the usual really thick and huge Blue Angel cards, which, like I said, with every other, well, the other pocket edition decks of Alana's that I've gotten, the cards are quite thick, but these guys are thin and, I mean, they're not flimsy, but they're a lot thinner than the usual cardstock. Yeah, okay, so let's have a look. We've got the first one, above you, the lantern dancer. Maybe we can show you the picture with the smaller one. The camera might pick it up better. Okay. If you wanted to pause that, if the camera's picking it up. Yeah. So we'll... Oh, and that's the backs, by the way. It's very pretty, like the actual cover, I think, and as well as the book. Okay, well, I'll read this one to start with. Magic of the moon to manifest. Just as the light of the moon ebbs and flows, all things happen according to a timing that benefits the greater garden of life. How short-lived that garden would seem if all flowers bloomed all at once, and then it was over. As the next moon grows full, set your intention. Your time for blossoming is near. Okay. Ah, we've got some landscape ones. Yeah, we've got some landscape ones. Some people find that annoying, that some decks have the landscape and others don't. Her joy overcomes gravity. What will you choose now? Okay, so this one says grandmother of love, granddaughter of life. If I show you that one, it probably picks it up better. Yeah, they're not, these ones aren't glossy, they're like matte, but really lovely feel to them. These are obviously glossy, I think you can see they're glossy. Okay, so next one. Daughters of the Red Tent. Really sorry about the bad focusing of the camera. The phoenix will rise. Oh, that one sounds good. Her hand gentles the wall. Well, that's sweet. And this one says, oh, the exact same thing with this card. Okay. All right. So just, yep, I think that's just one card. Is it or not? Hang on. It's not. I thought it was a tad thicker. All right, so we've got be led by the path before you. Your path is before you now. So it's pretty much very similar. Let your world spin on its axis. I think we've had that happen in the last couple of years already. Unpredictable grace. The Snow Shepherdess. That's a lovely card. Keeping it simple. Okay. Be interesting to see the initial blurb of what cards come through once we're through this. So sorry, it's going to be a bit long. Remember me, the Divine Mother within. Oh, isn't that lovely? Look at that. That's so cute. Medicine of the Divine Mother. Safe to fall. Oh, wow. This says the Divine Mother's love. So they're a slight bit different, but they're probably going to have, once we look into the book, they're probably going to have similar meanings. The Princess of Red Poppies. Be bold. Okay. Well, the red is generally a fire, boldness type colour. Sacred Sherpa guides you beyond. Finding your way. Did I mention there was 44 cards? I think I've missed a whole bunch of things and just sort of haphazardly just jumped back and forward with things. Sorry, guys. But yeah, I was really excited to see what this deck would be like. I had to wait for the... actually, I had to wait for this pocket edition to come through so I could do these together. This, I think, is on... Oh, yeah, it's on the cover here. Grace in full flight. Grace within reach. Fearless. Moved by the call. Yeah, I have another Kuan Yin deck, and this is already a different kind of vibe, but it's more I don't know, like a more playful kind of vibe, I guess, maybe. Yeah, play with me. Dream your dreams. Grandmother ensures safe crossing. Be guided now. Sacred Falcon shows the way. Sorry, it's still fuzzy. Look for my signs. The little one rises. in there. Grace carries you home. Holy Sisters. This has kind of got a Three of Cups vibe, this one. The divine plan is always happening. Tender trust, beloved body. This is quite possibly a self-care one. I don't know, I'm guessing. Now is the time. Is that one? Yeah, I think it is. The slave dances into freedom. Wow, that's powerful. Play to create. Oh, this is an interesting picture. Is that? Yeah, I think. Desert harvest. Okay. Oasis of hope. Ah. Anchor to fly. That's interesting. Walls come tumbling down. Okay. Princess of Purity leaps across. Okay. The loving push. Yeah, moving you forward. Sometimes we need that bit of a push if we've, letting ourselves get held back with fear. Blessing to begin. Wasn't that the one we came across in the book that I opened it up to in the book? I think so. Trust. Is that right? I think so. She rides with wild spirit unbroken. Is that one or two? I think it's one. That'll 26, 27 is one. The call of the wild divine. That sort of threw me a bit, that line at the bottom there. Sisters of the Sacred Spiral. You are one of a kind. Sisters of the Spring Swallow, good fortune granted. Oh, you want to be getting this card. I would want to be getting this card. Good fortune granted. The same. Blessing of the Kite Dancer. Becoming friends with yourself. Wow, that one's... I'm going to actually read the other part of this. Why not give up trying to punish, push, or force your body? When you push When you push, resistance is created. It is not defiance, it is natural law. This can make life harder than it needs to be. Instead, why not explore and find a way to relate to your body as a friend? Friendship is one of life's pleasures. Wow. Hold on to me. Oh, wow. Oh, what have we got here? Did I just do something? Oh, I don't know what that is. Okay, so it says hold on to me. Holding on in the wind. The quickening. It's a bit of a shame, I think. Okay, Harvest Mother watches over me. Harvest Mother watches over... Oh, same. Some are the same, some are worded a little different. Ancestral Guardians of Light. Oh, wow. I like that. Child's Play. Okay. We're nearly there, guys. Blue Mother, Yellow Mountain, Gibbous Moon. Ride with Spirit Unbroken. Wow. There's more than one there, yep. Maybe I did that when I was getting them from each other before. Okay. Blessing of the Carter bestowed. Khata. I don't know what that means, but I'm going to end up finding out at some point. The creative power. I think I just found out what it means. Lady of Lhasa descends. Uniquely you. Pray to the east, guardian watches over the west. Brightness of your future. Priestess of perfect pairing makes the match. Love your body and live your dreams. Wow. Surrender, sensitive sister, be moved by the moon. Wow. The strength of you. I'm going to read this one too. Are you doubting your ability to heal or recover? There is nothing that has fundamentally damaged your spirit, your will, or your heart, no matter how broken those no matter how broken those parts of you may feel at times. They have only ever been broken to heal stronger. They have not been broken beyond repair and never will be. Wow, that's reassurance right there. Love the colours too. Grandmother Dragonfly holds the wisdom. It's never too late. Wow, okay. It's interesting to see what the pocket edition take is. That's why I decided to do this, or why I was drawn to do this time. Her joy renders the impossible task possible. Change is in the air. Okay. White mantra mother protects. Love makes all things possible. I'm going to read this one. Love makes all things possible. Take your time, commit to your inner journey, and don't give up. The Divine Mother is always there. Success will be yours. Yay. She tames by laying down the staff and rope. Okay. Your time will come. Some souls are slower to blossom, building their inner beauty over time until just the right moment. Then the fullness of their beauty, power and grace is revealed, providing powerful healing medicine for those in need of comfort and hope. And I think this is number 43 or 44. Oh, okay, there's one more. Oops, wait a minute. Are we missing one? Wait a second. Sometimes I leave it in the box and forget. Yes. Sorry about that. Okay, so we'll go with this one first. Sister of Shambhala, show the way. Shambhala, shows the way. Right. Sister of Shambhala. And last but not least, wait. Oh, that's where I thought it was just one of the other cards. Okay, so these two cards can go there. That can go there. Sorry, guys. Just all over the place. Okay. Last but not least, Wild Red Rider. Blessings or blessing bestowed. I hope you've been able to see that. I might read this one too, just for the sake of it. There is no end to the Divine Mother's ingenuity and grace. No obstacle can obstruct her generosity and protection. So get used to the feeling of the joy of knowing something truly precious is going to unfold in your life. Nurture that feeling like you would the readiness for spring in your heart. When winter is upon you, you know it is coming, and you anticipate it with such pleasure. Wow, okay. So these were sticking initially, but they're all, they're all fine now. It's a small deck, but let's see if I can do it with the pocket edition, because with the other ones, because they're a thicker make, I wouldn't be able to do this. Yeah, that works pretty well actually. So I just didn't give myself enough space here. I'm wanting to find out these, because I think there was a mention of these somewhere. I'll just grab the book again just before I go. Sorry, again, I'm all over the place. I don't know. I might have to look into it after the video, because otherwise we'll be here for an hour trying to work out what these two cards are and where they're from. If anyone has this deck, if you recognise it, can you let me know what it is? If this is by accident come through, or if it is actually meant to be. Oh, they're gilded, so I think I've missed something somewhere, like why these two are here. Yeah. So yeah, these are shuffling fine. I don't know if my hands might be a bit too small to do that size. I'll give it a bit of a try and see. Yeah, it's a bit of a stretch. Plus, I don't know with this particular gilding, because it's more glittery. So, I think, because I don't know if you noticed, but there's bits on the table. There's little bits on the table. It's not too bad, but this is also why I, if I get a, deck with gilding, that I've got a backup of the pocket size, that I don't have to constantly go in. And often with the gilding ones, I look after them a bit better than that anyway. So, or yeah, I'll look after all my decks. But yeah, just sort of pay a bit more care with the ones that have gilding. Okay, so let's see if we can get a card coming through for us. Okay. Spirit Kuan Yin, what would you like us to know? This one. Her joy renders the impossible task possible. I might see if I can get a second one, and then we'll see what comes through with the pocket edition. I'll get another card. What do we need to know? What do we need to know? Seems to be sticking out to me too. We have above you the lantern dancer. Okay. Now, we will look into the book in a second, but I'm just going to see what we can get coming through from the pocket edition. What do we need to know? What would you like us to know? What would you like to add to this? It's a thing with trying to get the decks used to you. Oh, there we go. I'm going to take all three, actually. Oh, 4, is it? Okay, great. So be it. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, so we'll put that there for the moment. And we'll have a look at the pictures. Don't know if you can see it from the camera. So we've got all the pictures. We'll look into what these two cards say in the guidebook. So we've got, what's that, number 40? Where are we at? Number 40, 33, oh, we're still 37, oh my goodness. See, this This is like true Alana style. There's just a load of information. It's the same with the Kali Oracle. Well, pretty much I think it's the same with all her decks. But I'm just going to read this part, but not all the rest, or we'll be here for 5 hours. I don't know how long we've been here already. Anyway, this is the card here. Her joy renders the shadow's not letting me see it. Okay. Her joy renders the impossible task possible. I have a task for you. It is a sacred purpose burned in your heart, and you experience it as desire, as the big, bold dream that you may not dare to speak aloud. You must trust me and my power, for that is greater than any doubt or fear. I have created this task, this sacred purpose just for you. I will ask many things of you. You shall have to give up what you have been holding on to in order to open your arms to receive it. In dropping your ideas of impossibility and stepping into the joy of the journey, my beloved divine wild child, your destiny will be manifested through you rapidly and all manner of miracles. Sorry, it's not clear. And all manner of miracles shall assist you on your way. Such fun you shall have in the process of discovering what you are capable of when your heart is open and you believe in me unconditionally. When you leap, do it with joy upon your lips as you squeal with glee, and know that even the trickiest task shall be made attainable through my grace. Wow, that's pretty cool. That's not all, folks. Now, what does this one say? This was above you, the lantern dancer. So that's it's number 1, I think. I have to go all the way back here. Oh, here you go. I'm reading it off camera because it's actually in italics, so it's kind of hard to see when it's not in focus. So hopefully though, you can see the card well enough. Above you, the lantern dancer. Turn your gaze to the heavens. In this moment, look beyond your immediate reality, beyond what appears to be now. Do not imagine that life upon the ground and beneath your feet at this time is the only reality possible. Instead, elevate your gaze towards the guiding grace like a star in the sky that illuminates a way beyond what currently exists. Then you shall see me. I am the lantern dancer, lighting the way to a new path, a new reality for you. Even when the moon is full and you believe that you see all as it is, I illuminate a greater truth, for there is more to behold here than what you have seen. Perhaps you see obstacles before you, but I see only the way through. Where the world says there is only this way, I tell you the heavens know there is always another way. I am here to tell you, to show you the way the way of heaven. I am here to guide you with my light onto the path that transforms the impossible into the possible. Yeah, that's what, I remember that's what the small card said. Okay, wow. Oops. Wow, already. So we'll read these again. I don't know that I read any of these particular ones anyway, so we'll go for it. So we've got the pocket one that says, her wand gentles the war. No matter how much chaos there seems to be in your world, trust it. It is just what is necessary to move you into the right place at the right time for what is meant to be in your future. When it is no longer needed, her hand shall gentle and end the war. This is pretty powerful what do you call it? Pretty powerful messages. This was the sisters one. You are one of a kind. Your own path will never be exactly the same as anyone else's. The type of frequency you hold is an individual, or is as individual as your fingerprints. That uniqueness can not ever be taken from you, co-opted by another, or compromised in any way. Oh, like this. Relish your uniqueness and share it lovingly, freely, joyfully with the world. Wow. This is pretty darn empowering. Wow, that's the vibes I'm getting anyway. Okay. Good fortune granted. Good. Just as there are physical seasons upon the earth, the soul too goes through its seasons. Spring in the soul heralds a time of birth, new ideas, new inspirations, new energy to take action, new life. New connections and new gifts abound. New life and good fortune are headed your way. Wow! Sorry, I'm really liking the vibe of these cards. This is last but not least. Be guided now. Allow yourself to be guided. The guide cannot take the steps for you. That is your job. But the guide can show you the way. It is up to you if you choose to take it, whether you tread carefully, dance, or run along that sacred pathway towards the loving arms of the Holy Mother. She is always there to help you. Oh, wow. I wasn't sure what to expect, but they're amazing messages. I'm really loving that. The vibe is fantastic. So, what do you guys think of all of these? I mean, there's some landscape ones and some portrait. But yeah, I think I think they're fantastic. Both decks. I know this is was a longer video, and it was kind of a bit haphazard here and there. Sorry about that. But yeah, I really like this deck a lot. And that's the bag there. And yeah, I'm trying to fit it all into the camera. But yeah, I kind of just felt drawn to do all of these together. I hope you guys didn't mind the very long video. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. But yeah, I'm really going to enjoy these two decks. Yeah, and thank you for sticking with me all this time with this long video. And take care until I see you next time. All the best. Bye.